on the 9th and 10th of June. It's going to be in London. It's going to be in Heathrow, actually, because you've got people from all over the UK coming to this. The investment to attend is £497 plus VAT. If you want to bring a partner with you, sharing room, because by the way, the accommodation, all the food, lunch and refreshments are included as well. And the website is thepropertybootcamp.com. Now, let me tell you why this event is different from other events you've been to. I know someone said to me the other day, said, oh, there are some people hold 2-day events for £97. Well, yes, there are. But let me explain some of the differences. This is like any other event. First of all, we're going to be sharing with you relevant quality information. It's going to be content rich. A lot of seminars you got that are low cost. There's a lot of fluff in there. There's a lot of sales. I can guarantee you, listen very carefully, I can guarantee you none of the guest speakers are going to be selling anything. No one is allowed to sell anything. They've been told they need to give a high content. And one of the reasons is because you're paying for the event. Obviously, you want to make sure you get massive value from it. But also, we are recording this event to make a product. I said at the very beginning, the Ultimate Investor Bootcamp, something we did 5 years ago, we give it to people who come on my mastermind program. It's now out of date, so we're redoing it. And, we want to make sure it's such a quality product as the first one was. There's no sales stuff in there at all. So we're making sure it's massive, massive value, okay? It's going to teach you all the fundamental things you need to know, fill all the gaps. I'll go through the content in a moment. It's not just going to be theories, it's going to be practical advice. And I'm getting my personal power team to come and speak to you. They're all in the building at the same time, which is a really difficult thing to do, which is why we don't do it every year. We're only going to get together on this one occasion. And I'm going to show you things. I'm going to show you live how I find properties. I'm going to get someone to give me their areas. We'll just pick an area out of the room, and I will go and find some property deals in that. I don't care where you live. Within 30 miles of where you live will be some really great properties. We'll go online and I'm going to show you we're going to show you how to do it. You can find properties in your area. So you're going to come out potentially with some deals because we will have identified, I'll show you exactly how to do it in your area. Coming to this event is going to save you time, money, and sweat. Why on earth would you reinvent the wheel and try and do things the hard way when you can learn from people who've been doing this a long time? I'm going to give you what you need to know in 2 days, what you need to know, all the fundamental things. Can I teach you everything today? Of course I can't. But I'm going to teach you all the fundamentals you need to know. It's going to save you lots of time and effort. Investing in yourself is the best thing you can absolutely do. Also, we're going to have very high quality delegates. Because it's not one of these low cost events, we're going to cut out all the time wasters. We're going to have people who understand about the importance of investing in themselves. And people on this are going to be our annual members. They've got a bit of the only people who've got a deal to come on this event. They've saved their annual membership basically and a bit more. We got some of my masterminders coming because, they're not going to get any new knowledge, but they know repetition is the master of skill, basically. And they want to reinforce this knowledge and they want to network with the other high quality people who are there as well, because it's all about networking. That's why we've deliberately done this event as an all-inclusive event. We want you to stay in the same hotel together. Rather than you have to run off and get sandwiches somewhere and be back late, we're going to have 2 networking lunches. So each lunch, you're going to have a power networking table where you're specifically going to be networking with people on your table. And this is not just curly sandwiches. We've got really good food. Obviously, we're not going to pay for your drinks because I know what some of you are like, but all your food and accommodation. So in other words, you're going to get the maximum opportunity out of the networking event. This is not going to be an event with hundreds of people. We are limiting this to maximum, listen carefully, to maximum of 120 people, because we want to get some of the more serious people who really want to achieve a lot and move their property investing forward. So if you want to be in that really high caliber of investors, this is the event you want to come to. This is not one of those freebie events that people go to try and get as much information. They're never going to do anything. This is as close as you're going to get to my mastermind environment where people pay a lot of money to come in. They do that because they get massive value and they get guaranteed results. So get yourself into this environment. I'm also going to give you access to my personal power team. Now, if you go to PIN meetings, you'll meet some really good people, but all my personal power team are going to be there. You're going to get their contact details, my solicitors, my mortgage brokers, my personal tax advisors. All of these people are going to be there. Okay. And, we're going to give you the contact details of these people for the few who may not be there all the time. So, you're going to have access to my personal. That is going to save you an incredible amount of money and time. This is why this event is unlike any other. Here's specifically what knowledge you're going to get. I'm going to show you how to find the best areas to invest in close to where you live that give you the best cash flow, the best return on investment. I'm going to show you live how you can find deals in your area, how you can use Rightmove and the other portals, go and find really, really good deals. I'm going to teach you exactly what to say to estate agents so you stand out from all the other investors and they want to pass you the best deals. We're going to show you how to pick up great deals at auctions, because auctions can be really good source of deals, but most people pay too much at auction. We're going to show you how to get the great deals there. I'm going to show you how you can find motivated sellers direct and actually getting them coming to you. And we're going to show you how you can get other people finding deals for you, finding deals for free for you. How would you like that? I'm going to teach you a simple method to show if a property stacks up in 2 minutes. So no longer you're going to agonize over, do I do this property? Don't I do this property? In just 2 minutes, you're going to know how to assess something to make sure it stacks up. I'm going to show you how to do your online research using the internet or telephone. So any property in 20 minutes, you know if it's a deal that's going to work for you. Okay. I want to show you how to make money the day you buy it. So not just holding for long-term growth, but how to buy at a great discount and make money the day you buy. Now, I know a lot of people, they like to refurb property and add value to property. I've just learned a fantastic resource that guarantees, listen very carefully, guarantees to give the lowest prices in the UK's for your kitchens, your bathrooms, your boilers. I've just joined this because I've got renovation coming up and I'm going to save an absolute fortune. And just this one contact alone is going to be worth much, much more than you're paying to come on this incredible 2-day event. I'm going to show you how to get the most out of your power team. So you can use my power team if you want. I'm going to show you how you can recruit your own power team and how you get the most out and get them working for you. I'm going to show you how you can find reliable letting agents so you don't have to manage the properties, which means you get a truly passive income. I'm going to also let you know what your letting agents should be doing, because ultimately you're responsible. You need to make sure you're finding the right letting agents. I'm going to show you the strategy to maximize your rent. I know many of you listening in, you might be an existing landlord, but are you really maximized? So we're going to talk about multi-lets. We're going to talk LHA strategies. We're going to show you how to maximize the cash flow and how to minimize the voids. Obviously, when you make lots of money, we want to minimize the tax. And I've spent a fortune on my personal tax education. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can legally minimize your tax. My tax experts can do that for you. I'm going to show you how you can maximize your return. And I've got a couple of speakers who are going to come along this, and they are really well known in the industry, how you can absolutely get the maximum for networking events. So I think a lot of people go to a networking event, they say, well, I'll see who's there, I'll see what I learn. And they really miss the benefits that are available from networking events. I want to make sure you maximize return on investment, because if you're putting your time and effort in, you've got to get the best results. I'm going to show you how you can find your first purchase lease option. And I want to see a show of hands. How many of you actually already have, stick your hand up if you have already done a purchase lease option. I think not many people have actually done them. So I'm going to show you step by step exactly what do you need to do to get your first lease option. Now, why should you do purchase lease options? Because it's a great strategy for the market right now. I'm going to teach you some other advanced strategies as well as all this basic stuff, but just simple. How do you get your first purchase lease option? If you're not doing options right now, you are missing a real trick. I'm going to show you how you get them, what you say to people, and how you structure it as an ethical win-win deal. We're going to help you work out what strategy is best for you. Out of all the strategies we're going to share, at the end of the weekend, you're going to have a really clear idea what's best for you. By the way, we guarantee that. Like all our events, we have a money-back guarantee up to halfway through. If you're not getting massive value, if you're not learning what you thought you'd learn, if you're just not thinking it's just one of the best things you've done, give us all the course materials back and you can have a full refund, okay? But that's not going to happen because you're going to love this. I'm going to show you where to start. If you're new to investing, you're going to have such a clear idea of where to start. If you're already investing, I'm going to show you how can you pick up the momentum and keep the momentum going. A lot of people buy one property, then suddenly they stop. They take the foot off the gas. This is all the stuff you're going to learn.